10 rocket height up till now, but we want to go higher. So let's try some stuff. Below the examples for 10 rocket height, type this in. I'm going to move this a little bit to the side here so I can see it. You've got a sheet of paper, and so you can see it even more easily, and then I'm going to start typing stuff in. Okay, so here are the examples for 10 rocket height. And let's see, we start with a semicolon, and we'll have some spaces. Big rocket height number goes to, this arrow I call goes to number. Okay, define, oh look, that needed one more space just to be lined up. You don't have to line it up, but it's really nice to line it up because then you know what goes with what. So the name of the function was big rocket height. Seconds is going to be the name of the input. And now this is how we're going to use it. Whenever we call it, we'll say big rocket height with some number of seconds, just like we said 10 rocket height with some number of seconds. Okay, so the output of this, we're gonna call it 499 for now. Okay, so pay attention that you type it in exactly. You know, the spaces, it may not matter quite so much. You need at least some space, but how many spaces, it doesn't matter. I like to line things up because then it's really clear what's going on. Okay, so now I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. I'm going to grab this bar here, and I'm going to scroll all the way down. Oops, you didn't see that. That's not really here. I was playing around with stuff. Okay, so before, for this video, you had 10 rocket height typed in here, right? So it said start 10 rocket height. This is what I get for playing around in between hints. So now what you want to do is you want to change 10 rocket height. You want to change that to big rocket height, okay? And then we will run, and let's see what happens. Okay, it takes a little while. The machine isn't all that fast. Oh man. Okay, here we go. All right, we're off the ground. Okay, but what's different? Well, we're off the ground. We're above the pyramids, right? Like, that's pretty cool already. What happens if you press the spacebar? So, you know, we're higher. Here you can write, like, we're up off the ground. What happens if you press the spacebar? What do you think is going to happen? No matter what the number of seconds, by the way, we're all the way up here at 500 meters. You can see that. We're at 500 meters. All right, so if I press the spacebar, that means that I'm going to add more to seconds. So big rocket height takes an input seconds. If it takes an input of 1 second, what does it return? 499. 2 seconds? 499. All right, let's check it. Spacebar. 1 second, height 499, speed 0. 2 seconds, height 499, speed 0. 3 seconds, height 499, speed 0. And once again, up here you can see we're flatlining. No matter how many seconds, it doesn't matter.